Yo, peace. Keep low family. Lost him to God. Yo, we back at it. You feel me, dig me? But yo, dig this here. We gonna get into this video today. We gonna get right to it. You feel me? But look, we gonna talk about a DC legend. You feel me? One of the most feared men in DC. And this is a fact. You feel me? So we talk about none other, and I ain't glorifying none of this sucker shit just for the jump. But I can't take away from that man's legend. And he a fucking legend. So let's get into the legend of Wayne Perry, aka Silk. You feel me? Now, for most of y'all who don't know about Wayne Perry, he's supposed to be the Michael Jordan, or he's known as the Michael Jordan of the middle of the game. You feel me? He was rolling up with that and popping the tops and knocking the tops off. You feel me? But that ain't about nothing, cause I ain't glorifying that. But we talking facts here on this channel. You feel me? So Wayne Perry, he was known for just rolling up with that blicky and giving you the business. You feel me? And if you don't know what the blicky is, that's the hammer. You feel me? But so that's what Wayne Perry was about. And he's known as the Michael Jordan of the middle of the game because he was really laying people down. And it's alleged by federal authorities. I'm not talking about dudes in the street. Feel me? Dig me? It's alleged by federal authorities. That's them alphabet dudes with the FBI jacket, DEA, Homeland Security, all that shit. You feel me? Them dudes said that Wayne Perry got over 100 bid oddies under his belt. You feel me? So it is what it is. And Wayne Perry, also known as Silk, a notorious figure from Washington, D.C., who was involved in numerous criminal activities during the late 1980s and 1990s. He was considered by law enforcement as one of the most violent individuals in the area at the time. Perry was targeted in a continuing criminal enterprise investigation and ultimately charged with 6 murders, which he pleaded guilty to 5 of them. He is associated with another well-known figure by the name of Alpo MARTINEZ, a well-known drug dealer from Harlem. Now, y'all know I do stupid videos on Alpo. You know I know Po. You know, I'm from New York, so it is what it is. But we know what Po was doing. Po was a dude from New York who ended up turning states, meaning he turned into a federal informant. He went into the witness protection program after copping out to 14 murders himself. So Alpo copped out to his involvement or his activity to 14 murders himself, but he ended up telling on a whole bunch of other people, and Wayne Perry was one of them. And Wayne ended up getting 5 or 6 life sentences because of Alpo. You feel me? So let's continue on with this. All right, he was associated with Alpo MARTINEZ, a well-known drug dealer from Harlem. He was brought in further to the spotlight when Alpo, who turned a federal informant, testified against Wayne Perry, leading to Perry's incarceration. Perry served as Martinez's chief enforcer for 2 years and allegedly committed 8 murders while serving under Alpo. It is also estimated that Wayne Perry has over 100 people under his belt during his criminal career. Now, this is according to the federal agents who's saying this, right? After Martinez was apprehended by the federal authorities in 1991, he cooperated with law enforcement, which led to Perry's arrest in 1993. Facing a death penalty, Perry took a plea deal and he copped out to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. Perry is currently being housed and incarcerated in ADX Florence Supermax prison in Colorado. And for yo who don't know, that's Marion. He's locked up in the worst federal facility. And look, it's alleged, and it's more like a fact, that when you be bad in Marion prison, you go into some desert shit, right? And look, it's like just a little building in the middle of the desert, and you go down in an elevator, and you go 6 stories below ground, and that's where you're gonna live. And you're gonna be locked up 23 hours a day in a cage by yourself, or just a cell with a toilet and a sink and all that shit, in a mirror, so you could just look at your foolish ass locked in that shit. And look, no disrespect to everybody who caught a bad fall and went through that, but this is 2024, man. Alpo and them did their thing in the 90s and the 80s and shit. That shit over, man. And I'm not saying don't get your guap if you gotta feed your family, because that's not what I'm not encouraging you either way. But I'm just trying to tell you, stay focused, man. You got a fucking iPhone in your pocket. That shit a computer, man. Yo, you can make a lot of money with your phone. Just do your due diligence, man. And you don't gotta involve yourself for instant gratification, right? You're gonna get a lot of money. You seen the best of them. They get crazy guap, and then after they get crazy money, cop a mansion. I even seen the best of them from New York. Shout out to Tommy Montana. But you know, from Queens, Jamaica, copping whole malls. You feel me? Dudes doing real shit. Shout out to Boy George, another dude that I know from the Bronx. Staying thorough, had the obsession shit, got pools and mansions and all that shit. But look, it ends up to death and destruction or long-term prison incarceration. Cause look, the dude Wayne Perry on Alpo'S Say So just bang your whole head off. You feel me? So he was loyal to Alpo. But look, loyalty is everything, but they don't know the meaning. You feel me? So like, dudes gonna be keeping it gully. You feel me? It's like when them alphabet dudes put the fire under their ass, they start singing that Luther Vandross shit. And if y'all know that Luther Vandross shit, he said, don't you remember me and you blew this nigga shit? Don't you remember when me and you was flipping these birds, getting this money together? And they be telling the feds on you. And they be singing that don't you remember shit. And they be singing that shit. And look, you gotta watch who you rock with, man. Cause look, like I'm saying, Wayne Perry, according to Alpo'S mouth, and I got plenty of interviews. Go to my Alpo section in my playlist and check out my Alpo videos. I got Alpo saying, this dude Wayne, he was a good dude. He was like, and he ain't look like a dude that'd bang your whole face off. He was a DL dude that just be chilling. He might laugh and joke, like Poe laugh and joke. Anybody who know Poe's the life of the party, laugh and joke. I know 100 dudes like that, but they go from 0 to 100 quick, fast, and they'll get ugly for you. You feel me? But that's just one of the stories that go on in the world, man, and there's nothing new under the sun. So just stay focused. You feel me? If you don't know me, my name is Lashin the God. For more stories like this, and yo, shout out to Wayne Perry. Stand up dude, man. He stood up all the way. You feel me? And quoting Wayne Perry said one time, yo, if you could catch Poe, we give him cells all in his joint. And that's to be expected. Somebody try to give you 6 life sentences. He gave you living death. You feel me? Cause you gotta live through that whole shit, knowing that you ain't gonna touch bricks no more. And that's a grim fate. You feel me? So like I be telling y'all, just stay the fuck focused. And yo, hit that thumbs up button. You already know. And tap into the channel, keep low. You feel me, dig me? Be there or be square. You dig? Peace. Yo, y'all get in the comments and drop y'all comments on this DC legend, Wayne Perry, and what happened with him at Alpo. You heard?